Hey, you.
Hey. Oh, man. Oh, God, this is so comfy. I'm just gonna lie here and suffocate on my own vomit now.
I had a thing I wanted to tell you.
Uh-huh. This room sure looks different when it's spinning.
So, I was browsing through the used book ads in the paper when
Listen, Eileen, I'm totally excited about books right now, but...
Wait, hear me out. So, I noticed this article about a war veteran from Conwell Springs who just died. I remembered that you used to live there and everything, and...
Oh, how I wish for joyful, blissful sleep.
And get this! His name was Joseph. Joseph Rain.
What did you just say?
You knew him, right? I knew it! I knew you'd know him.
I haven't seen him since I was a kid. A lifetime ago. Hey, wait a minute. I never told you where I grew up.
Oh, well, I might have sort of looked you up.
That is not cool, Eileen. Seriously.
I just couldn't help myself.
Well, one of these days you're gonna help yourself to a restraining order. I'm just telling you this as a friend.
I know. Well, anyway, you should know that the funeral is tomorrow.
Okay.
Are you gonna go?
I don't know. Good night, Eileen.
Good night, Kathy.
Do I have to go? I don't wanna go.
Oh, God, make it stop. Our room phone. It's got an external line. Might want to pick up the hand. Just a phone. Not that I don't love the sound of my own voice, but...
The number or code you've dialed is incorrect.
Of course
Please
it's
check the number
incorrect. I
or
just
code and try again.
Alright.
Eileen borrowed it from school. She takes a bunch of computer classes.
Cool.
Messy, just the way I like it. The Thing, one of my favorite horror movies. Just some random band poster. Pulp Fiction, love that flick. Messy, just the way I like it. Color printer. Super fancy, apparently. A fact which Eileen loves to remind me of. I'm no geek, but I know how to use one. A computer, that is. Not a geek. Eileen's girly suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name. Eileen Mildred Summers. Mildred. Oh my God, I'm gonna get her for that. I wish I could wrap up that fact and save it for Christmas. Makeup check, hair check, horrible mood and contempt for humanity check. Eileen's closet, filled to the brink with inherited clothes and Christian joy. I can certainly see the appeal of blindly rummaging through Eileen's clothes, but seriously, I've got better things to do.
No, you don't.
I think that movie is about a girl and a boy who hate each other at first and then they fall in love for no reason at all. Oh, wait, that's every romantic comedy ever. I'm fairly sure it's about some guy who falls in love with his golden retriever. That movie's not out yet. It's a promo poster Eileen got for being an extra. She tells everyone who walks in here the same joke. Spoiler alert, the boat sinks.
1993.
Eileen's schedule. There's a note for today. Set alarm clock for Kathy. Can't have her miss the funeral. Looks handcrafted. Probably something she made in woodworking class. Well, either her or one of her 12 siblings.
Turn the cross upside down. The bitch woke us up.
Honestly, she can believe in what she wants as long as she doesn't try to shove it down my throat. Eileen's obnoxious alarm clock. The noise makes me want to stab myself with something dull. Looks like Eileen left a note for me here. Hi, Kat. Since it's such a long drive, I set the alarm so you won't miss the funeral. Thank me later. E. I'm so getting a new roommate. Well, I guess I should get going. I'm late enough as it is. I haven't written anything in it yet. I'll write down clues in this as I find them. NZ 500 self-defense stun gun. Fully charged. A girl can never be too safe. My trusty Zippo, running a bit low on fuel. There's a crude inscription, BH, which is a mystery to me. The only thing my deadbeat dad left me. My smoke's about a half a pack. Started when I was 12 and never looked back. Pretty much the only thing keeping me sane. I prefer to smoke outdoors.
I prefer to smoke indoors.
I prefer to smoke.
Fine.
We meet again, Mr. Bear. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault you ended up so close to my lighter. It's some advanced scanner thingy. It can scan pictures, tapes, all sorts of stuff. Eileen makes her bed with surgical precision.
Let's just sleep. Fuck it.
Nah, I just got up. My electric guitar. Got it cheap from a lesbian I met at a concert. Good times. Helped me get rid of my last two roommates. Nah, it's no fun when there's no one around to annoy with it.
Oh, I need to pick somewhere. Okay, sorry.
Well, here we are. God, I really need a smoke. Does anyone object? Guess not. Dead people rule. No time for that now. I'm late for the funeral.
We are gathered here today to honor a person of great integrity, a pillar of the community, and a decorated war hero. His name was Joseph Irving Rain. We all remember his warm heart, his compassion, and his eagerness to help others. His passing, while our loss, is surely heaven's gain. Now we entrust our brother Joseph to God's mercy. We commit his body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, in sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ, who will transform our frail bodies so they may be conformed to his glorious body, who died, was buried, and rose again for us. To him be glory forever. Amen.
Oh, Kathy, you big baby. Just talk to her.
Who the fuck is she?
Mary Elizabeth Rain, my grandmother on my father's side. Excuse me? Mrs. Rain?
Have we met, Anna? You look strangely familiar.
It's me. It's Catherine.
Catherine who?
You don't recognize me? I guess it's been a while. I might be a bit taller than you remember me.
Kathy? Bless my soul. Look at you, all grown up. Oh, how I wish Joseph could see you now, finally coming home.
Let's hope he can. Wherever he is.
A comforting thought, dear. Lord, how long has it been? 10 years? 15?
15 sounds about right. I was 6 when Mom took me away.
Goodness, we have some catching up to do then. I want to know everything.
I don't want to
Listen,
tell
I'm not
anything.
quite ready to leave yet, but why don't you join me at the house in half an hour?
Sure, I'd love to. I passed it on my way here. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
I'll see you soon then. I'm so glad you found your way back home. I can't wait for us to have a chance to talk.
Same here. See you in a bit.
I really don't wanna. Elizabeth Parker. Peter Parker's father. Eric Mitchell, someone's mother. Lily Myers. If it was Evans, it would have been Harry Potter. Spillman.
It says price.
It must be quite pricey.
A family mausoleum. The family
Sorry.
must have been fairly rich. Those things don't come cheap. No reason to go in there.
But why not? Stephen Cummings. That is just a joke on its own. Eleanor Foy. She was without a joy. Benjamin Hayward. Anne Blackwell. Roy Rundell.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks.
Fuck you.
If you wish to find God, the Church of the Holy Trinity is always open to you.
Is that so?
Here, have a brochure. It's never too late to turn away from the path of sin.
Don't you need to find a fucking little child to fuck?
And what makes you so sure I'm on a sinful path, Father? Wouldn't you say that prejudice is but a small step from the 7 big ones?
I simply meant that we are all sinful creatures, child. I hope to see you at the church.
Fuck you.
Don't get your hopes up, buddy.
I'll pray for you. I wish you comfort in this time of grief.
Go find a 10-year-old choir boy to fuck. Pine Residence.
Grandma, anybody home?
Apparently not.
A mere single pair of boots on display. Boy, do we live in different worlds. Nice black leather coat. Right up my alley. Cute red horse. It's some old Swedish thing, I think. 'Cause. 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 'C
Isn't the pixelated colors are more like England?
This paint looks fresh. Grandma must have had this restored recently. An old wheelchair. Not too dusty. Probably used recently. Huh. Never seen this around. Grandpa must have used it towards the end. A small table lamp. A wedding photo from when my grandparents married. They look younger than I am now. Things have sure changed.
And thank God.
It's a photo of this very farm from way back. It says June 12, 1910 in the corner. These should come in handy when I need to make calls.
Take it.
It's a phone book. I should be able to use this for looking up phone. I don't have anything to search.
That didn't work.
Some kind of winter forest scene. I've always wondered if it's supposed to be Conwell Woods or not. Dog fighting. Grandpa used to love that stuff.
Wonderful. Your grandpa is a very, very, very normal human being. Dog fighting, really?
Oh, hello, dear. I was just wondering what took you so long.
Sorry, I couldn't resist taking that old wheelchair for a spin. Oh, don't give me that look. I put it back.
You haven't changed one bit. Always kidding around, just like when you were little. Come have a seat. We have so much to talk about.
Bitch, you didn't open the door? What do you mean, what took me so long?
So, now, tell me about your life in the city.
Oh, there's not much to tell. I'm going to school for journalism. It's my second year. I ride a motorcycle in case you missed it there out front.
Ah, that's right. Just like your father.
Yeah, I suppose.
I must ask, have you heard anything from your father? Anything at all?
No, nothing since he bailed way back then.
I expected as much. He disappeared without a trace. No matter, that's ancient history. How's Sharon then?
Mom's good. Yeah. She's kind of between jobs right now, but things are okay.
I'm glad to hear it. I was worried about how you two would cope in the city, considering Sharon's problems.
Yeah, about that. I'm sorry I didn't visit sooner, Grandma. Mom, she told me all these horrible lies about you and Grandpa. When I was old enough to understand what she was doing, I felt like it was much too late.
It wasn't your fault, dear. You were a child. I'm just happy that you're here now.
Me too. So, what about you? How have you been doing all these years?
I've been lonely ever since the accident. There's no denying that.
What accident?
Goodness gracious. Of course you don't know. She took you away before it all happened.
Don't know what.
I will never forget that dreadful day. August 16th, 1981. It was the middle of the night when Sheriff Truman knocked on our door. He had Joseph with him. I couldn't even recognize Joseph at first. All dirty and wet with an awful blank stare on his face, like his soul had been ripped from his body. Since that day, he never spoke a word. Forever confined to that blasted wheelchair.
Really? For all this time? I had no idea.
It came as a shock to all of us.
That's horrible, Grandma. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, dear.
Why do you think Grandpa suddenly left that night in '81?
I haven't the faintest idea. He acted very peculiar not long before it happened, disappearing for hours at a time. At first, I even suspected he was having an affair. When I asked him about it, he just said he was chasing old demons. Must have had something to do with the war.
Why am I yawning too much?
What did the doctors have to say about Grandpa's condition?
Persistent vegetative state. That's what they call it. I've heard it all by now. One doctor said it was a stroke. Another claimed it was a seizure. The third hack tried to sell it off as a severe infection. It's all a load of tripe. I had an MRI performed on Joseph. It's one of those state-of-the-art head scans.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yes, well, according to the scan, his brain was completely intact. They thought it was a technical problem at the time, some kind of glitch, but the result was the same after 3 different scans on 3 different machines. Eventually, they had to confess that they simply had no credible explanation for the state he was in.
And this injury just happened to occur on the very same night he mysteriously disappears?
Indeed. I refuse to believe it was a coincidence.
Maybe it was post-traumatic stress disorder? Grandpa always had a hard time showing weakness.
I don't know, dear. I'm just speculating. I didn't think too much of it at the time. Joseph was a man of few words. I'm sure he just didn't wish to burden me with it, whatever it was.
What did Sheriff Truman have to say about the matter?
Not much. He said they simply found Joseph in that condition on the outskirts of town. The sheriff was convinced there was some kind of foul play involved, but the investigation turned up nothing. He later said that he was sorry, but that he was forced to close the case.
You know, I could try to find out more about this.
You're welcome to try, dear. Some kind of closure would mean the world to me.
Okay, I think I'll head over to the sheriff's station for a little chat then. Would be nice to witness police doing some actual police service for once.
Sure, you go ahead. Let me know if I can be of any more help.
Bitch, you's a 1,000-year-old. The fuck you gonna help with?
What do you think about this church, Grandma?
They seem harmless to me, but they can be a bit pushy at times.
Huh, you could say that. Handing out pamphlets at funerals is in pretty bad taste.
Awfully strange behavior for a priest, I'll give you that.
You want us?
I don't want to show her that. Well, gotta go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Grandpa in his Air Force uniform looks to be in his early 20s. Planes, planes, and more planes. Planes. A robust piece of wooden furniture. I used to love digging through those drawers when I was a kid, looking for coins, buttons, and trinkets. Grandpa and me, we had this game where he would hide pennies around the house and I would go on a treasure hunt. Never in the attic, though. I thought it was too scary up there. Expensive-looking scotch. That thing has been standing there forever.
Drink it.
Huh. It would be kind of funny to see her reaction, but no.
Use no fucking.
Nice leather chair. Freckles, the old farm cat, used to love that thing.
What happened to Freckles, the old farm cat?
Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
Nothing.
See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
Grandma has prepared some tea for us.
Drink it.
Nah, I'm more of a coffee gal.
I will not object
There's
to
nothing
that.
quite like the soothing sound of rain falling on a window. A decent-sized book collection. Most of them science or history related from the looks of it. An intricate toy airplane with moving parts. I remember playing with that. Grandpa had a whole collection of them. Planes, planes. I shouldn't overstay my welcome. A lamp on the ceiling. Nothing special about it.
What up?
Land of the free. Not their peak hours, it seems. A bunch of cops lining up for a photo. A medieval
Hey, Sheriff?
fortress near an
What's the deal
ocean,
with that
probably
bum?
supposed to be somewhere in Europe.
The one in the cell.
Oh, I thought it was with you.
Well, shit.
A medieval fortress near an ocean. Various notices and a wanted poster. Fax machines, the pinnacle of modern technology.
Those are the facts.
Might be something useful in there.
Right.
I think he'd object.
How's the paperwork?
Some
coming
young
along,
cop.
Manny?
Looks a bit familiar.
Okay, I guess. Maybe halfway through.
That's no good. We're gonna have to cancel lunch today.
Again? Oh, man.
Your motivation shouldn't be limited by your growling stomach, Manny.
If you say so, boss.
Will there be anything else?
Lots of police reports, organized alphabetically by the looks of it. It's that cop's phone. Might be useful somehow.
Manny, I need you to do something.
How can I help, boss?
It's my mother's birthday this weekend. You'll have to get her a gift.
Gift? Like what? I don't really know your mother.
For Christ's sakes, all moms are the same. Just use your imagination. I'm expecting something nicely wrapped on my desk by the end of the week.
Okay, boss.
Hi.
Hello.
Do I have to commit a crime to get your attention? Because I seriously will.
Ma'am, I'm really quite busy at the moment. Hey, wait. I know you.
I'm pretty sure you don't.
Yes, I do. You're Kathy. Kathy Rain.
My reputation precedes me, in a kind of but not totally creepy way.
Aw, come on. It's me, Lenny. Lenny Marks.
I'm drawing a blank.
Really? You don't remember us playing when we were little kids?
Not really. Sorry, buddy.
Darn. Well, that's a bummer. Anyway, what can I do for you today?
I wanted to ask if you know anything about my grandfather's accident.
I really don't know much beyond the rumors. The sheriff may have more information, but even he probably doesn't know anything that isn't in the report. It happened before either of us worked here.
Okay, I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff then.
Sure thing. His office is to your right.
I don't want to show him that. Well, gotta go.
See ya.
You selfish bitch. Well, I wouldn't have shared it too, so.
Just some photo. I can't see it clearly.
Then go closer.
Just some photo. A photo of the sheriff shaking hands with some bald guy in a suit. Probably the mayor. It's always the mayor. A gold medal of some kind.
What's the deal with that bum?
What bum?
The one in the cell.
Tons
Oh,
of
I thought it was
miscellaneous
with you.
files. I don't see anything labeled as police reports, so those must be elsewhere. That must be the sheriff. He looks grumpy.
I should get a coffee too.
Hello, Sheriff. Do you have a moment?
Not really. Make it quick.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in '81?
He had a stroke in the woods. That's what happened.
if that's all there is, why would Sheriff Truman open an investigation?
It was just standard procedure. A general occurrence report always has to be filed.
I see. Did you know him at all?
No, I haven't been in town for long. Man sure has one hell of a reputation, though. It's been over a decade since he was put in that wheelchair, and people still talk about the man he used to be. It's like he was a cult leader or something.
Sounds like a conspiracy theory to me.
Could be, but you know what they say. Things too good to be true usually are.
Could I have a look at that report?
Absolutely not. They're official police documents.
Why not? I thought filed police reports are public record.
Not in this state, they ain't.
But I'm family. Doesn't that count for something?
You consider yourself family? I've never even seen you before in this town.
It's complicated.
Guess what's complicated? Not to mention illegal. Handing out evidence to anyone who asks for it.
Lenny, a little help here? Don't you agree that he's taking by the book too far?
Well, boss, she is his granddaughter, really. I don't think it's any...
Don't you think I know that? There are rules. Am I the only one in here who cares about the law?
Too much coffee? Try not to pop a vein.
You want to see the inside of a cell?
Oh, cuff me, officer. Spare me the torment of your rhetorical questions and veiled threats.
Just follow the rules like everyone else. I've had enough of this nonsense.
Fine. I guess somebody's a... Hello, Sheriff. What's your opinion on this church?
It's a fine church. I go there myself every Sunday.
That's all for now.
Fuck you,
Good.
you grumpy old fuck. Lenny! Lenny boy.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy.
Lenoski.
What's up?
What's up?
Hey, I need to see the police report from 81 when my grandfather was found by the old sheriff.
I'd love to help, Kathy. The files are right here behind me. But you better check with the sheriff first.
Okay, I'll do that. What's your opinion on this church?
I think it's a nice enough church. Why?
I don't know. The priest seemed odd. Kinda pushy.
Yeah, I get your point. But I know the guy. He's harmless.
If you say so. Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Looks like
Tasers.
talking isn't gonna help me get that report. I'll have to take matters into my own hands. I
Taser.
wonder what's behind those doors.
Taser'ı sokacağım boğazlarından içeri.
Not sure where those doors lead.
How's the paperwork coming along, Lenny?
Okay, I guess. Maybe halfway through.
If I ever feel the urge to clean, I'll know where to go. Huh, very funny. If I ever... very... No wanted posters. I'm disappointed.
Disappointed!
What a tiny TV.
Thanks. That was getting annoying.
No problem, dude.
Just a bunch of boxes filled with office supplies. An axe, a sledgehammer, and some other heavy tools.
Can I ask you a question?
Brilliant idea to leave those lying around next to evidence lockers and locked cells. Too heavy to carry around, and too noisy to use in here without getting caught. They look sturdy enough. Wouldn't be able to break them open without taking my time and making a lot of noise. If I ever need to find evidence, I'll know where to look. A computer monitor. Probably recovered stolen goods. There's no way small-town cops would be that up-to-date with the modern world. Looks like an incarcerated bum. Hey.
Hi there.
So, why'd they put you in that cell?
It's all just a big misunderstanding.
Is that so?
Yeah, I didn't mean to steal anything. I was just using my pockets to move the beer to the checkout.
That's the worst excuse I have ever heard.
For your information, I happen to have a deadly fear of shopping carts.
I take my last statement back. This excuse is even worse.
Hey, it wasn't your father who was killed by a shopping cart when you were 8.
I sure hope not.
To be fair, mine wasn't either. It was just Uncle Bob. But that doesn't mean it was any less traumatic, mind you. To this day, I still get nervous breakdowns at grocery stores.
I think I've heard enough, buddy.
You're right. We should stop before the flashbacks begin.
You need to keep the blonde cop out there busy for a while.
I do?
$10 says you do.
I'd say my services in this matter are worth at least $20.
9.
15.
8.
Fine, 10.
7.
Deal.
Good.
So, what am I doing again?
Distract that young cop in the lobby. I don't care how you do it, as long as you keep him occupied for a while.
Okay then, let me know when.
Will do. A jail cell. Looks... A jail cell.
Hey, the jail is off limits. You shouldn't be in there.
Oh, sorry. I just heard someone yelling. I think that guy in the cell needs some help.
What now?
Okay, I have to make this quick. Okay, let's have a look.
An individual was encountered on the side of the dirt road a few miles from Conwell Springs, blindly walking forward with his eyes wide open. The subject was identified as Joseph Rain. He did not respond when touched or spoken to. He appeared to be dirty from head to toe and wet up to his knees. Mr. Rain was fiercely clutching a small tape recorder, complete with tape. Being cooperative, he could be led into the squad car and transported back to town. 12:25. Picked up Mrs. Rain and brought her along with Mrs. Rain to the emergency room at the community clinic. 8 a.m. Upon routine inspection of the patrol car, a tape recorder was found discarded on the back seat, filed as evidence in locker 5. Alright. Cool.
I'm gonna have to get my hands on that recorder. Okay, let's find the key to locker number 5. Got it.
Hurry up, bitch.
Laney, I need you to do something.
How can I help, boss?
It's my mother's birthday this weekend. You'll have to get her.
It's Mama's birthday. It's Mama's birthday. It's Mama's birthday.
Hey,
Hi there.
okay,
See ya.
all right, got it.
Hey, Kathy, wait.
What?
Do you eat foot? I mean, food?
Absolutely not. I feed on human misery. Relax, Lenny. Yes, I do eat food.
Oh, well, great. Can I buy you food sometime? And also buy food for me? And then maybe we could eat the food together?
Why not?
I'm really busy right now. Maybe later.
Oh, okay. See ya.
He's not a bad guy.
I shouldn't.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with everything that's been going on lately. With Sharon and Kathy. Anyway, I'm getting closer to finding the source. I have a theory, but I need help. I'm gonna have to involve somebody else. Note to self, I've been with it.
Oh, hello, dear.
Mind if we talk for...
Not at all.
Would you mind if I...
I suppose it would do no harm. Come with me.
Thanks, Grandma.
You're welcome, dear. Be careful now.
I don't trust that woman.
The bulb looks burned out. I'll have to replace it. Nah, it's drafty in here and almost out of fuel. Gonna need it for my smokes. Nothing. Nothing. The bulb looks...
Oh.
Mind if we talk?
Not at all.
I got the dictaphone already. I don't think there's anything else in there I need to mention to her. Hey, Grandma, do you...
Oh, yes, Mr. Dicto. Joseph used to carry that thing with him everywhere. He could be absent-minded at times. It helped him remember things.
The lights are out in the...
Oh, well, there should be a whole box of light bulbs around here somewhere.
Do you remember where?
Now, where did I put it? Oh, dear, I think it's in the attic.
That's just terrific.
I'm sure you'll figure it out, dear.
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
Nah, it's draft.
You are pissing me off.
The bulb looks...
Right.
Not a horrible idea, but I can't reach it. Besides, that light bulb looks like it wouldn't fit. Free light bulb. Score! There we go.
Right here. Cut.